Hey everyone, my name is Ritvik Tuteja, and today we're going to talk about how to deal with all the situations that you come across in life, how to deal with any specific situation that you suffer from when you come across something in life. Now, let me tell you that every single situation has the same solution. That's right. There's always a fixed solution to solve every single problem. You just got to know it. So, what exactly are we stressed about? What exactly are we afraid of? What exactly causes, let's say, goosebumps? Or what exactly actually creates the panic within us? Assignments, deadlines, clients to convert, parenting, being a good son, being a good daughter, being a good human being. What stresses us? It's a combination of every single aspect combined together that brings about the worst of the situations in front of us. So you actually got to keep calm in your mind when you're dealing with any situation. That's the first thing. That when you're dealing with any situation, you need to deal with it very calmly. What happens when people come face to face with danger? When people come face to face with their problems? You have two options. You have only two options when you come face to face with any problem in life. And that is fight or flight. Fight or flight. Fight is you go face to face with the problem and you deal with it, and it doesn't matter whether you succeed or you fail or there's no result with whatever you're attempting. It doesn't matter, but you fight. The second option is flight. Flight is you take off. You just run away from the situation. And let me tell you that when you try to run away from a particular situation, it always comes back to haunt you. Agree with me or not, but you will always experience it that when you try to run from a situation, it's always going to come back to haunt you someday or the other in life when you're prepared for it or when not expecting it. That's the whole point. So, whenever you have face to face with a problem, remember that you got to fight. You got to go face to face with it and you got to deal with the problem. Don't think of flight. I mean, flight is for the people who actually think that they'll deal with it when it comes again. Flight is for people who take life for granted and they think that they'll be better prepared to deal with things next time. How do you know that there's going to be a next time? You don't know. So, well, it's better to fight when you're face to face with the situation. Now, what do people do when they get depressed or when they get stressed out or when they get frustrated? I'm talking about all age groups. Remember that. It doesn't matter whether you're a youngster, you're a teenager who's watching this video right now, or you're someone in the 20s who's watching it right now, or you're someone who's probably in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. It doesn't matter. This is applicable to everybody. What happens when you get stressed out? There are certain chemicals in the brain that get activated and you start getting stressed about it even more, and you end up doing things and taking decisions out of your mind, out of your thought. You don't give any particular thing the right amount of thought, nor do you think about what effect would it have on you. You just make random decisions just because you think I'm going to succeed with it. But let me tell you that when you're face to face with a problem, just learn to be calm with it and remember that you need to get over it. You need to fight it out. There's no other solution to that. People resort to social media. They will go and they will put it up on Instagram, they will put it up on Facebook. Okay, put Instagram aside, they'll put it up on Facebook. Hey everyone, I have so and so problem. Are you available right now? Or they'll send hi to 10 different people and they'll wait for someone to respond. People do this late at night. People do this once the clock strikes 12, clock strikes 1 in the night. People do this. They say hi, 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 hi to like 10 different people and they wait for a response. Or they say, hey guys, this is my problem. Please give me suggestions. How do I deal with it? Listen, now if I say something to you that this is the right way to go with it, it may not be always the right solution to go with it because you need to have a mind of your own. Now, XYZ will come and say something to you. I will come and say something to you. ABC will come and say something to you. Now, whose opinion are you going to consider? Something that you feel comfortable with. So, if you're going to consider an opinion that you're going to be comfortable with, then why not take your own opinion to start with? Why not think deep about a single problem to start with? When you're actually going to take someone else's opinion to sort your own problems, and in the end, the opinion that you take also has to be in sync with your thinking and with your conditions at that point of time, then why do you have to listen to people? You can sort your own issues. You can deal with your own issues. You know what? Everybody in life gets their own sets of problems that they can deal with. No one gets a problem that they cannot deal with. Now, the problems I get, the problems I face on a daily basis, maybe no one else can deal with it. The problems someone else gets, maybe you, the one who's watching right now, the problem that you get, I cannot deal with it. Definitely. That's why it's not come to me and it's come to you. Remember, there's always a reason why everything happens in life. And there's always a solution to everything in life. Think of it that way. Remember that you got to look for solutions always. Don't look for the problem. Forget the problem. The problems are going to be there. You're going to have good and you're going to have bad times in life. But it all depends how you actually look at it. Are you ready to be as optimistic, as positive, as happy as you were in your good times, in your bad times as well? If the answer is yes, then you're actually improving. If the answer is I don't know, then you got to think more. If the answer is no, then it's big time that you start thinking, because you actually have the solution to every single problem that you'd go through. You are the problem, you are the solution. So if you are the solution, sort that part out. That part is very important. All right. Now, there are certain steps that you can follow if you want to sort your issues with any particular problem. And the first thing is that before I start with the 4 or 5 steps that I have in my mind, you got to remember that irrespective of what it is, no matter how dangerous it is, no matter how risky it is, no matter what your problem is, whether it's being a good parent, whether it's being a good human being, whether it's your assignments or your deadlines or your clients or your boss, whatever it is, or your life, whatever it is, remember that you need to be calm. Don't take any impulse action and don't take any impulse decision that's going to affect you and your surroundings drastically. All right. So, the things that you actually got to do, the first thing you got to do is you got to understand the problem. What exactly is my problem? Understand your problem. Understand the problem. What exactly is my problem? The second thing you need to do, once you've understood your problem properly, that okay, this is my problem, once you know that in your mind, right, this is my problem, the second thing is brainstorm. If your problem is something you're facing in a group, take everyone's ideas and opinions. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? All right, right. Okay, fine. You think A, I think B, he thinks C, she thinks D. Fine. You've put down 4 points. If it's related to you, then well, think of the options. Brainstorming is also a way of looking for options. So think of options. So you actually write on paper, okay, this is my problem. I have a problem dealing with my wife, or I have a problem dealing with my husband, or I have a problem dealing with my kids, or I have a problem dealing with my boss. All right, so what exactly is the solution? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or let's say A, B, C. You put down 3. Now you got to decide, you got to pick out the best and the most feasible solution of the situation. All right, you got to pick out the most feasible solution in relation to your surroundings and the people around you. If your problem is with your boss, you got to pick out that particular solution that will benefit both of you. Remember, it's got to be a win-win situation. You can't win and the other person will never accept his loss. And you can't let someone else win and surrender to a person saying that okay, fine, you're the boss, I accept that I'm wrong, and whatever you tell me, I'll do it. No, it has to be a win-win situation. You understand? So look for a win-win situation every time. And then after that, you got to implement it. As we are talking about this is what the implementation phase is. Once you come with a possible situation in the solution, just implement it. Whatever the situation is, whatever your solution is, implement it accordingly. And the last thing is just analyze, calculate your results. I'm not saying this is going to get you 100% success, but it's at least going to get you somewhere close to the success, right? Nothing is perfect in this world, but at least you will come somewhere close to it. At least you will see life clearly, vividly, and you will have a better approach to things, right? So if you can do that, then don't worry about anything. Just follow these 4 steps no matter what situation comes up in your life. And do not resort to social media to solve your problems. And do not resort to the bottle, which I mean, do not resort to the beer bottle that you'll drink, and some solution will pop up and you'll take action as per the situation. That's absolutely hazardous, disastrous, and it's just not good. All right. So don't resort to any other means but your own self. When you have a problem, look into your own self. You are the solution, you are the problem. You know exactly what's up with you. You got to solve it yourself. All right. So remember, we are the answers to our own questions. Look within, you'll get all the answers. And the day you connect more with your own self before you connect with anyone outside, you will really get all the answers more than anyone else can tell you. I tell this to my friends always. When you connect with yourself more than you connect with me, maybe you will find answers better than what I'm telling you right now. So, if you believe in your own self always, if you have faith in yourself always, and if you know that you never got to give up, no matter what, you will always succeed in life in every situation that comes to you. Okay? So, don't be stressed about anything. Enjoy your life, relax, meet your deadlines, maintain your relationships, adhere to commitments and to discipline. And remember, life is too short, things are too many. So you got to start today. All right? I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, enjoy your life, don't get stressed, manage your time, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.